Hi guys, welcome back. I am so excited to be on here today to talk about one of the ways that our family reduces our consumerism, keeps items out of the landfill, and saves a little bit of money. So to start this out, we are going to be talking today about the Buy Nothing Project. So a few years ago, I was reading a book about a family in their journey towards frugal living, and she had discussed getting something from a local Buy Nothing project to do some work on her house, and just kind of went over it in the book very briefly. And so I was curious. I went ahead and Googled Buy Nothing projects and realized that they are small. It's a network of gift economies. I think right now they're in 18 different countries, and it's localized. So our little town, well, we don't live in a little town, but the town that we live in within San Diego, our community has 3 different groups because our population is so large. So I'm in one of those groups. You can be in one group at a time, and really it's people gifting items to each other. And so I give at least once a week. I'll be giving items away, and I've received some incredible things. I really love that I am able to get some of the things that I am looking for and that our family needs without having to, 1, go to the store, 2, buy something brand new, and as far as giving, I love that I'm not having to drop something off at a resale store, or that it's really not going straight into the trash. So the way you can get onto a Buy Nothing group, unfortunately, is you have to have a Facebook. I have had some trouble with my own Facebook lately. It's just been bringing me down. I've found myself like in a bad mood every time I'm on there lately. But I find my Buy Nothing group so valuable to me and our family that I am keeping my Facebook open. I just moved it to a separate folder in my phone, so I'm not tempted to open it back up, and it's not that habitual, like checking Facebook multiple times a day. I really only go there now to share my videos and to go on my Buy Nothing page. So I'm on there a couple times a week, and I want to share with you guys some of the really cool things that we have received as a family to give you an idea of the kind of items that are shared there. So we've received furniture from there. I have this incredible mid-century credenza in our dining room that I was looking for something like this, and it just so happened to pop up on there one day. Someone was moving out of our area and they needed it gone as soon as possible, and so I got this antique piece of furniture that somebody's grandfather had owned, and it now has a home where it's loved and so appreciated, and it holds all the extra things and gives me the storage that I need within my home. Our daughter needed like a full-size mirror. She's a teenager, of course. She needed a full-size mirror in her room, and so instead of just running out and picking her up one, I went ahead and asked first in our community if somebody had one laying around, and we received one of those. It wasn't particularly her style, so we painted it and spruced it all up. Now it matches her bedroom. She needed some curtains for her closet. We got those, and that need fulfilled on there. A lot of times people will give away food, so recently I got a bag of rice that somebody needed rice during the pandemic and was having a hard time finding the brand that they needed, and so they bought this big bag and ended up being able to find what they needed. So they gifted this other bag away, which our family really loves. and like a full thing of peanut butter. Somebody had smooth, they really wanted crunchy, so I got the smooth peanut butter. We don't have any peanut allergies in this family, so I scooped that right on up. And I mean, just so many other things. Clothing. Our daughter got a formal dress, a hot pink formal dress that I know cost somebody tons of money originally, but you know, you only wear those things once. So she is really looking forward to having somewhere to go and wear this thing because it fits her so amazing, and she feels awesome in it. And so I have developed some really great relationships from having this group and being a part of this. I think that's one of the other things that I love, is that I'm meeting neighbors in my area and getting to know them, and I otherwise would not have. During the pandemic, we have just been doing a lot of porch pickups, and even before, sometimes you just pick up on people's porch. They'll leave it out and you run by, they'll give you the address and you pick it up. That's really limited the human to human contact lately. But before the pandemic, a lot of times you'll be looking for something that someone has and you'll have something they need, so you end up doing an exchange. And that's how I have gotten to know a lot of my neighbors, is through these exchanges and developing these relationships with these people that, you know, when it comes time for the holidays, I've had somebody make me a homemade wreath that lights up and is totally beautiful, just as a gift for how much I give to the community. And so I feel much more connected to the place that I live because I'm a part of this. So if you want to join one, you're going to want to go to either the buynothingproject.com, or you can just go to Facebook and search in the groups, search Buy Nothing, and then type in the city or town that you live in, and one or a few of them will pop up. If you don't see one, I'd love to encourage you to start a group in your area. It may take a time to get started up, but it's so worth it. And once you spread the word in your area, you can create this, you know, system of giving. One of the other things that I really find heartwarming about this group is that one of its missions is to spread gratitude. So if you receive something on the group, morally, or, you know, it's expected that you are going to show your gratitude to the people that gave it to you. So if you go through the feed, a lot of times it'll show people who received clothing or received a piece of furniture and they fixed it up. Maybe it was, you know, left out and not cared for a long time, and somebody painted it and brought it back to life. And so they'll post a picture and tag whoever gave it to them and share what they've done with it. I think that gratitude, a lot of times people will post like pictures of meals that they've cooked with food that they've received from other people. And so that is one of the greatest parts about it too, is not only are you getting to know people, but you're seeing this positive sense of gratefulness for each other and this connection to each other. What else can I say about Buy Nothing? For us, we give once a week at least, because I am a part of a food share network as well. And so I can talk about that in another post if you guys are interested and you don't know about my food sharing habits. But basically I get this lot of food once a week that I buy into, and it's all food. It's a huge amount of food that grocery stores are getting rid of. And so I get a lot of things that our family doesn't eat, or that we can't go through this much. A lot of it is like baked goods, breads, cookies, sweets, breakfasts. We don't eat milk or eggs, so a lot of times I'll be giving those items away. And so once a week I put them out on my porch and just go on my Buy Nothing and say, the food is out. If you guys have my address, please stop by and pick up food. And so all this stuff that would otherwise have ended up in the landfill, and that our family would have to figure out what to do with, I'm able to share with people in my community, and the people that come generally could really use this food. And so I have found it so heartwarming that people are so grateful for what we're giving, and it's such a great thing for me to be able to do, because I'm not filling my trash bin with this food that we can't eat, and that I'm not, you know, having to pawn off or find people that need it. The other thing that I really love about it is, like, if I have a piece of furniture, I think this week I'm going to give away a fountain that we have in our backyard. And so I don't have to haul it away or figure out what to do with it. Guaranteed somebody will want to take this fountain and turn it into a planter or something like that. Or, you know, fix it up and have it running water through it again. But our family is not using it. And so I'm going to find somebody else that will love it. And so it's so easeful, and I don't have to negotiate with people on the price because I'm just giving it away. So I hope this is maybe piqued your interest. If you already are a part of a Buy Nothing group, hit me up in the comments and share your journey with Buy Nothing. And thank you guys so much. Have a good one until next time.